So, coming from Engadget, OpenAI reportedly wants all AI companies to give the US government a stake in their businesses. Sam Altman is in talks with the US government in a bid to clear political hurdles, says the Financial Times. That's right, this is the current era that we are in the United States, where apparently companies now have to offer a chunk of themselves to the federal government in order to, not have the federal government punish them. Which this is a hell of a time period. The other interesting thing about this is when you look at this particular type of idiocy of essentially the federal government claiming equity in these companies, it's both sides of the aisle that seem to think that this is a good idea, right? The Republicans and the Democrats, for whatever reason, think that basically the government should be getting chunks of equity in these particular companies. So we saw this before with Intel. So Intel provided 10% equity into to the federal government, and then all of a sudden, so many deals open up to them after they handed over 10% of their equity. We saw this with Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders wants 50%, 50% equity in all of the AI companies with the voting rights. So we are in this modern era where instead of getting reasonable and rational taxation schemes, that is how the government should get paid. No, instead of that, we're having this whole gifting mechanism come up, which is just absolutely absurd. And I don't really understand where this is coming from with the government. Look, it's called taxation, right? It's called taxation. That's we should have a normal tax scheme because that's what you hear. It's like, well, how is the government going to get its cuts from all of the profit that these companies are going to be making? It's like, well, one, that's not how it's supposed to work, right? The government needs to get funded in order to provide services to the citizenry. But beyond that, it's called taxes, right? The politicians have screwed up the taxation system in the United States to such a degree. Now, instead of them actually doing their damn jobs for once in their careers, no, now they're trying to find all these weird ways to get stuff, which is bizarre. And one of the things that I find weird about this is, again, this is coming under Trump, which is supposed to be a Republican, right? With Republicans, I thought, small government, I thought reasonable taxation, small taxation, all that was supposed to be the deal with the Republicans. And instead, we kept getting more and more of this. So, anyways, if we take a look at this, oh, this is just so absurd. OpenAI's Sam Altman has reportedly been in talks with the US government to ensure his company's path towards achieving its goals remain free of political hurdles. And this is the big concerning thing, too, with this, is we saw this with Anthropic, right? So Anthropic, hurt Trump's feelings, right? Anthropic said no to Trump over two things: mass surveillance of American citizens and completely autonomous weapon systems. And that's the thing. You have to understand about Trump. He literally doesn't want to take no for an answer. You tell him no, and he'll punch you twice as hard because that's the only thing he knows how to do. So, anyways, after Anthropic said no, we saw how they tried to rip Anthropic out of the Department of Defense, but not really. Like, they want to use Anthropic so that they can kill Iranian school kids, but they don't really use Anthropic for like anything else, I suppose. So they're like trying to rip Anthropic out, but not really. At the exact same time, they're trying to destroy Anthropic's ability to sell their services to government contractors and that type of thing. And so we saw that disaster going on. The courts pushed back against that, told Trump no, which again Trump does not like. And then we saw where Anthropic was given 90 minutes under national security concerns to remove the access of Mythos 5 and Fable 5 from anybody who is not an American citizen. And so when you look at this is simply Trump punching Dario. Trump really wants to punch Dario he'll use the term national security. He'll use whatever words he needs, but he really just wants to hit people, right? And the issue that we're running into right now with the Trump administration is that it's all about groveling, right? It's all about being on bended knee. It's all about slobbering over his ring. It's all about pretending like he still can fucking see the world. I mean, like this, he just lies about everything. It's just so fucking bizarre. So, anyways, like this is one of the problems we have with the technology industry right now. Is right. We have this industry that is incredibly important to this country for any number of reasons, right? So whether it's Apple, whether it's AI, whether it's other things. And all of the major players in the industry have to grovel. They have to come with their knees scraped as they come up to Trump and tell him about how amazing he is. And so that's one of the interesting things to be thinking about this with OpenAI, right? One is to ensure his company's path forward achieving its goals remains free of political hurdles. How can you try to not get hit by a senile, abusive piece of crap that will use every tool at his disposal to try to basically embarrass or destroy anybody that doesn't show him the deference that he believes that he should get? And so that's what we're getting with this. And we're just getting like just these weird policies. Again, taxes. Taxes. Here's the thing. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If AI actually provides profits of any kind, tax it. Come up with a tax regime for artificial intelligence services. But instead, we're getting this stuff. All right. According to the Financial Times, Altman has suggested giving the government a 5% stake in the company in order to share the spoils of the AI boom to the public. And I do love this too. I love this like with Bernie Sanders. And I just love this lie. It's just the lie is so cute. AI is so valuable that when this becomes so massively profitable, I mean, the only moral and ethical thing we should do is share the profits with the public. But we're not seeing those profits. As I've said before with OpenAI, it's absolutely hilarious with OpenAI, right? Right? Sam Altman literally came out and said they will not IPO for less than $1 trillion, right? That it is a non-starter. If they can't get $1 trillion in IPO, it's a non-starter. And when you look at what OpenAI is doing, they're not on that path, right? If you look at so much of this AI stuff, it is highly questionable whether they'll even get to any profitability at all, much less this idea of this outsized profitability. Like we heard this from Bernie Sanders, right? The reason he wants 50% stake in all these AI companies is to provide every American $1,000 a year, and then once every American gets $1,000 a year, then the additional profits will be driven into healthcare and all this other kind of stuff. Like you hear Bernie Sanders like, oh, retire, just retire. That's right. But there's this idea of how much money is in all of this. Anyways, um, but his idea doesn't only involve OpenAI. Under his proposal, other top AI companies like Google, Anthropic, xAI, and Meta would have to agree to give the government a similar stake in their businesses. So think about this, like with Google, I think Google's $3 or $4 trillion. I don't know, there's so many trillions of dollars now. So Google is an actually valuable company. So Google is supposed to hand over money. Meta is supposed to hand over equity. So the idea is Sam Altman is like, let's all provide equity to the government together. AI companies like Anthropic and OpenAI have recently encountered roadblocks from the U.S. government when it came to releasing their latest AI models. Anthropic had to block all access to its Mythos and Fable cybersecurity models after being ordered to do so by the Trump administration. It was only recently granted permission to restore users access to them. Meanwhile, OpenAI had to roll out a limited preview of its GPT 5.6 model to government-approved partners as requested by the administration, right? has to prove their subservience to the government administration. As the Times notes, giving the government part ownership worked for another firm before. President Trump used to call for Intel CEO Lip-Bu to resign until his administration took a 10% stake in the chip maker. Right? Remember that? Remember when Trump was saying it was absolutely unacceptable for this particular CEO of Intel? This CEO of Intel had to go until the CEO of Intel went on bended knee, slobbered all over Trump's ring, and provided a 10% stake in Intel. And then all of a sudden, the Intel was an amazing, smart, wonderful CEO. Trump even recently boasted that America's stake in Intel is now over $60 billion from 8.9 in 2025. Altman and other OpenAI executives reportedly floated the idea of having leading AI developers give a 5% equity to sovereign funds, such as the Alaska Permanent Fund, which pays dividends to the state government and residents. Talks between OpenAI and the government are in their early stages, though, and the Times says any deal would still require congressional approval. And anyways, I will go back to it's called taxes. It's called taxes. Just improve our tax system. Here's the thing. Whatever company is, whether it's an AI company, whether it's a social media company, whether it's a coal company, whether it's a restaurant, a food services company, here's the thing. They should pay an appropriate amount in taxes. That's how funding the government is supposed to work. It's not about handing over equity stakes in your company in order to make sure that the wannabe mafioso in chief, will deign you with the ability to do the things that you should just simply be able to do. There's a big thing here, right? The big thing, like I bring this up with Bernie Sanders, right? The abject stupidity of that piece of crap that just needs to retire now. Look, I'm sure he was a wonderful person. I'm sure he did have a couple of brain cells. It appears they're about as dead as Biden's at this point in time. But here's the thing, right? So he's going on about taking a 50% stake in these AI companies because of all the profit. But here's the question. There's a good chance there's just not going to be a profit. As I said, many of us have been arguing for a while now. This is all just a disaster waiting to happen. But here's the thing. If you can push through the idea that the government should take these stakes in these AI companies because of the outsized profits, then why shouldn't they, once you realize those outsized profits don't exist, why shouldn't they take a stake in Salesforce? Why shouldn't they take a stake in Tesla? Why shouldn't they take a stake in Boeing? Right? As soon as you open the door to the government requesting gifts of equity from major companies, there is no way that this ends well. It's called taxes. It's called a tax system. It's called a tax scheme. Reasonable, rational taxation to pay for the services the citizens of this country need. That is the way forward. Not whatever the hell mafia, government system this crap is putting out there. Because yeah, I mean, then the big question becomes is, as soon as the government truly has vested interest in these AI companies, then all of a sudden there's more of a focus on making the company successful, even maybe when they shouldn't be, right? Because that's one thing with Trump. Trump is all about the image, right? Regardless of reality, regardless of how many people were actually in attendance, he's going to talk about it was a packed audience, right? And so the issue is when OpenAI goes boom, when these companies go boom. If the government doesn't have any equity in the companies, it is what it is. The issue is as soon as especially the Trump administration has equity in these companies, can they accept the failure? Can they accept that under their watch, the AI industry went boom, and the value that the equity value that the government did have is now basically worthless? And if they can't accept that, what are they going to do to prop up the industry, regardless of what the midterm or the long-term damage to our society is. So anyways, there you go. What do you think about this? What do you think about Sam Altman on bended knee, just slobbering all over Trump's ring, offering 5% of OpenAI, to show his fealty to the administration. What do you think about the idea of all the big AI companies, being forced to show fealty to the administration? Do you think that this is a better idea than simply a reasonable and rational taxation policy from the companies that are actually making a profit? I don't know. But your thoughts. Put your thoughts in the comment section. If you like these videos, do remember they're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is down below. Also, if you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.